All right, now I'll start recording. Okay, cool.
What's
So
up,
go
Donald?
ahead and let's roll d20s,
God.
por favor.
Hashtag roll
Yeah, it's
d20.
an 18. It's a pretty damn good roll.
3.
I got a 12.
I got a 4.
12.
All right, and then Vig said you got a 4.
14.
14. All right, looks like we're on Vincent. Hey, what did everyone do in the last year?
So, in the last year, we were in the city of Lumentia, where we all kind of worked together, but also split off to work on different aspects of the three warring or conflicting groups that are at B right now. You got the Emerald Alliance, you got the really angry fuck. What is the strong ones with like the axes, like the slow and
Dragon
dumb soldiers?
Scourge.
Dragon Scourge, thank you. Got the Dragon Scourge, and you got the Brothers Chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah. And between working on all of them, there was a lot of mass murder underneath the town with like some waves that came up and killed a whole lot of people. And like general murder was a lot of the theme of the last year that people were working on, as well as expanding their repertoire as far as either magic, blood magic, or other like abilities characters were able to do. All in all, it ended up in the team growing to new strengths as well as having a pretty big decision to make as far as which one to finally choose or to take the entire city down.
Right.
All right, nice. Good sum up. I believe by the end of the year, we also were able to find out that Leody and Snaps are part of the Brotherhood of Chaos. They finished their initiation. They were able to destroy the tower that was required, and they were able to turn in their things to Papa G, which was the leader of the Brotherhood of Chaos. Now, we kind of
Papa bless.
we kind of popped over this a little bit quickly. You two are now in the Brotherhood of Chaos, right? You've learned a little bit about the Chaos. You learned that they have been kind of a ancient civilization that is always there to hunt demons. That's why they're always in Dementia, because the Gray Manor always keeps summoning them, and they keep, destroying them, because that's the way they roll. Easy farming.
Ha! Funny.
So, let's see here. What else do we have to cover that you guys didn't quite get? Vincent was able to talk with the god of death, and he got the Book of Vile Darkness. He told the party that he simply received a tome that would help him later in the quest.
Death gave it to me.
The big old book.
And earlier in the week, Vincent and I discussed kind of how this is going to work. It takes 80 days of
80 hours?
80 hours, correct. 80 hours of reading the book to become attuned to it. In the process of, he will slowly get a little bit more and more corrupted as things go on. If he does do a good deed, he loses the book, whether he's attuned to it or not. So.
Oh, God.
This is so bad.
It's good, you guys. You know how I told you I wanted to learn some new songs? This book is going to help me learn those songs.
That's so many songs.
It's the Black Hymnal.
Mm-hmm. And then let's see here. I believe Vig was able to sit down and start working with the Dragon Scourge to try and increase his rep as a bounty hunter. Over the year, you were able to get some decent renown with that. You were able to make some money. Hello, Papa. And let's see here.
Watch out for that line. Go ahead.
And then I think that's all that you were really trying to do in that year, right, Vig? Was there anything else that you want to kind of add to that as we were kind of proceeding into future things?
No, not. Off the top of my
Okay. And then Leody, you fell in love. You met a girl, and you're now a bit of a wizard now.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
So, uh,
That's one kiss. That's all it takes.
so
Wizard.
we're gonna start off this session with y'all in Lamentia still, trying to
Okay.
figure out what to kind of do. With your actions, you were able to kind of piss some people off. You've set the city to be very high stakes at the moment. Uh,
Yeah, well, I mean,
so as you're
Giant
walking
battle
through this
is
town,
that.
you can tell that you're starting to have glaring eyes and looks from the Emerald Alliance about you destroying some of their fortifications.
gotcha.
Now,
Are we all separated or are we all together?
that would be where I would like to know.
Together.
So you
I
guys
would
have
like
all,
to think that Leody and I are at least together,
I agree with that.
but I don't know.
I don't know what Vincent and Vig are doing.
Right.
Honestly,
They're
I'd probably be reading that book.
If anything, we might be all at the lonely stump drinking, catching
That's
up
true.
after a year.
That is true.
We could all
Snaps.
be like catching up. Oh, what'd you guys do last year?
Oh, I got this book.
now you guys, I would say you've probably been able to stay in contact and you haven't just like completely abandoned each other. You still meet up with each other and still have an organized group. You still have some, bless you. You still have some outstanding things that you need to get done. As a
Okay.
party, you guys are drinking in the Lonely Stump. You kind of have to figure out together where you would like to proceed. You've made enemies basically with the Emerald Alliance. They know that someone has destroyed the tower. They don't know it was you, but they are on kind of high alert.
Okay.
Okay. What about the Dragon Scourge? What do we know about how they feel?
So with Vig working with them in tune, you've heard that the commander of the Dragon Scourge is on his way to the town and should be here within the end of the week. And he's bringing a platoon of people with him, so about an additional 25 soldiers of the Dragon Scourge.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. It's the battle for
And
Middle Earth.
The leader's name was Garut. Garurt, just in case you guys have that info.
Garut. 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 Garut.
All right.
Garut.
So, guys, we got to take over this city.
Well,
hello there, my good friend Snaps. I've enjoyed our time with the Brotherhood of Chaos. The city is not looking at us in the friendliest way, don't you agree?
I would agree.
I hope Vincent or Vig are okay.
we're sitting there with you, aren't we?
Are you sitting with us then?
Yeah, I thought we were all at the Lonely
Okay,
Stump.
that's cool. That's no problem then. I learned some magic, guys.
That's pretty cool. I get up from the table. Someone behind me that is one of my bounties. I just stab
Well, I'll be Vig.
him.
I thought I was the only one with the assassination pounds, but it looks like you have cover to your hands.
it's really not assassination. It's more
Oh.
of just getting money. I'm
Is
not.
he dead?
I don't know. I have to ask the DM.
Okay.
After seeing this, Snaps goes, I am an expert in dealing with demons. I'm going to run up and smack Leody in the forehead and try to perform an exorcism.
I'm not a demon. I'm not a demon.
Okay, so go ahead and give me, Snaps, go ahead and give me a medicine roll.
A medicine roll.
Because he's healing him from the demons.
Let's see here.
Gotta get them demons
I'm
out!
not letting him touch me.
You're gonna evade it?
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge out of the way of that
Alright,
shit.
go ahead and give me a dex roll.
Alright, I'm still good.
Dex roll or like acrobatics or just dex check.
Just dex check.
Dex check coming up. Ooh, I haven't rolled with my character in forever. Alright. 18.
I got 21.
Okay, so as you try and dodge out of the way of his hand, he just kind of like predicts where you're going and squeezes like the side of your face with, kind of like this.
The Vulcan mind.
Yes.
So,
And
Yeah.
you're able
now-
to like channel the power of Kyranos, and you start to feel very tingly sensation on your forehead as you can feel like you're being refreshed and cleansed. You just all of a sudden feel like you have to go to the restroom really bad.
As
While-
this all
I-
happened,
Yep.
I'm just like with a giant jar, or with my beer mug that was empty. I am just collecting all the blood from the guy that I stabbed. Guys, knock it off. We need to figure out what the hell we're doing.
Sorry.
And as he's saying that, I would like to approach Leote, and you have poison vials around you, right?
Not
Oh,
really.
jeez.
They're in my backpack.
All right. I'll lean into you after it wraps up and say, I need to borrow some of your extra poison.
Oh, and what reason is that for?
I have a contract myself.
What kind of poison do you want?
Anything fast acting.
Okay. Without even moving my hand, I produce a potion, a vial,
Uh-huh.
and it appears in my hand, and I hand it to you. So this is called the slow death.
That doesn't sound fast
Sound
acting.
fast
but
acting.
It'll have to do.
It's actually called slow death, but it kills him instantly. It's kind of like like ironic.
Oh, wonderful. And
Yeah.
then at this point, I lean in a little bit closer, motioning everybody to come in. And I'd like to say, so at this point, we don't really want any of these groups to stand victorious. We're all in agreement that we should own the city. Is that about right? We can wipe it out completely, and all that remains will be ours for the taking.
We just want to be surrogate shareholders. Collect taxes.
We want a piece of the pie.
All right.
Yeah.
And would you guys like this lonely stump?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like it's the
I
first
want a
franchise.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Or anything.
I'd like to
I mean-
call the bar keep over.
Okay, a tall for a dwarf named Gerald will come over to you and say, "Good evening, sir. What can I do for you this evening?"
I would like a round of your finest, or a bottle of your finest drink at the table, and enough glasses for me and my companions, and one more.
Of course, of course. So he goes back and he pulls out what appears to be a kind of a cask, a mini cask of, this ale that has been brewing in Lamentia. It's got a bunch of dust on it because no one's really ordered a fancy drink in Lamentia. So he goes ahead and places it on your table. He gives
Oh,
him-
and barkeep, grab 2 more glasses.
Okay, so then he signals over someone else to go ahead, and so there's 2 people at your table, Gerald and an associate, a waiter, and they bring over your 7 glasses. He hands you
Wonderful.
the basically like a keg tap and a wooden mallet, and he places on the table for you. And he says, "That'll be 10 gold."
Wonderful. And with my one hand cupping the poison vial, I will reach with my other hand into my pocket, hand him the 10 gold, and open that at the same time that I'm pouring that first one for him, and I'll hand him a glass, and then I will proceed to give everyone else a glass without pouring, of course, the poison in theirs.
Okay, go ahead and give me a deception roll.
Let's see how a sleight of good
Yeah, I was gonna say sleight of
sleight
hand.
hand.
What's the
Sleight of hand would work. You can do sleight of hand.
What's
You
the
said
name?
sleight of hand or deception?
Sure.
I'll do deception.
What was that?
What was the name of the drink that we had? The giant stump.
It's Insta Ale.
Insta ale.
Insta ale.
Ale. That's what I thought.
We still have a keg of that, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all
yeah.
have.
In
You have
We
one
all
sh-
have our own.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
one tree trunk of Insta ale.
Get you drunk in just one drink.
Normal roll. 21.
Okay, so you're able to add in the poison to the barkeeper's drink and hand out your glasses to everyone else. He
As
doesn't
he
notice
hands
it.
out the glasses, I pick them up and say, "Cheers! Join us in our celebration today of us coming back together after a year, bartender. Please join us." And I
Hey.
raise my glasses.
And I will
And I-
say, to the finest drinking establishment in town.
I
Agree
pour
to the lonely stump.
I poured 2 extra drinks for the ones that couldn't make it and raised my glass.
Sure. He goes,
Okay.
"Praise be," and clinks your glasses and flips it back into his wonderful gullet. You can see that as the drink goes into his mouth, he goes, "Oh my, I'm not feeling so well after that one. How are you guys doing with the?" And just straight up drops to the floor with a thud.
Oh no!
Without like
I rush over as the doctor. The dude's dead.
Yes, please check his vitals. Is he okay?
Hey, I know a bit of medicine, and I go over to his body, and with one hand appear to be checking his chest to see if everything's all right. With the other hand, I take my gold back.
without skipping a beat, I go, "Yep, everything's fine." I start using that bug to fill up with blood.
Cool. So you
This
both
is our
are
this is our first one. We finally got the bar.
so everyone else in the bar kind of starts staring around. Is he okay? What happened? You can see that there's a mix of the civilians of Lamentia here. There are some Emerald Alliance and Draken Scourge. They look around to you and seem to be very curious on what's occurring. You see that? You see that there's two gentlemen that stand up. They appear to be in this extremely heavy plate mail. They have the Dragon Scourge symbol etched into their chest plate coat pocket. As we previously remembered, that the Dragon Scourge actually have like a pen protector woven into their armor. And
Useful.
They come up to you and say, "What has happened here? Is this man okay?"
Yeah,
I don't
man,
know.
he's just sleeping off the trunk. What's up, dude? How's it going? I haven't seen you. What's your name again? I haven't seen you in a while.
Let's see.
Back in the DMC.
Yeah.
The hot
All right.
seat.
All right. This gentleman that you're talking to, he's been he kind of approaches you and goes, "I believe you're Vig, correct? My name is Geralt. I've just arrived in the town."
Oh,
Bert?
word. Hey, man, can you hold this? And I hand him one of the cups of blood.
Sure. And he goes, I believe you've been doing some contract work to assist us."
Yeah. You know, doing what I can.
Okay. And is this your standard tactic?
Sometimes.
So you admit to
Sometimes
killing
I'm a
this
little
man?
bit more creative. Not that guy, but this guy. He was one of my bounties.
Okay. So he kind of pulls out a list, he whips it out, and looks down and goes, "Tom Harding. Okay, you killed the correct guy." He goes and checks his thing. He's like, "All right, perfect." And then he signs a little note and hands it to you. And he says, "Go ahead and return this to the hideout at the Draken Scourge, and we will be able to collect your payment."
Sounds awesome. Sounds gravy, dude.
And then he kind of gets up close to you and he goes, "So I heard a rumor going around that your party destroyed some of the Emerald Alliance property."
Shh,
Wow.
you're not supposed to be talking about that.
I'm
What?
not sure that was this party. Well, we're aware that it happened.
Is he talking to just
I think
Vig?
it's
Just a Vig.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we're tight, bro. Come on. We're tight. We're good.
Okay. He goes, it wasn't part of a bounty to do that, but I'm sure we can find a way to compensate you if that was to happen again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We've brought quite the large amount of reinforcements, and after that incident, I'm sure we can make our push onto Vera and take control of the city.
This sounds very interesting. I will have to converse with the rest of my party. We'll get back to you. Is it alright if we talk when I turn in this slip?
Of course. I'll be here for a little bit.
Define a little bit, because I'm on a tight timetable. I got 4 more bodies to drain today.
No problem. We're expected to have the city taken over by the end of the week.
Oh, very cool. All right, sounds good. I go sit down at the table. I quickly run back up to him, grab my cup of mud or cup of blood, put my 2 cups of blood, spilling like half the contents across the table. So, guys, here's what's up. That dude is part of the Dragon Scourge, obviously.
Who was it?
Gerald.
Oh, Gerald.
Is that Garut?
I don't know.
Is that
I don't
Garut?
know.
He's the captain.
It's not important, man.
It's kind of important.
Sure.
Nah, it's all good.
Okay.
He was
If he's
saying
the-
something about taking out some more of these towers for the Emerald Alliance, and might get a good hookup.
I look at Snaps and wink.
At this point, I'm going to lean in and say, if one of you guys wouldn't mind taking the body behind the bar, I think that would probably kill some of the suspicion.
No problem. I got this.
So
Yeah,
I get up to help him.
Kill the suspicion.
So I grab
Well,
the
hold
feet.
on. Well, I say, guys, I have guys for this. And I open up my backpack and pull out a spell book and call up one of the orderlies from the hospital with a communication spell
Okay. You
of some sort.
just you pull out your business card and you say,
Yeah.
I summon my associates. What is
Yeah.
what is the band of followers called for you?
Oh,
the
Snaps is
care
Mary.
knows.
What?
The
Oh.
care knows.
No, that's our premium package. I sell insurance too.
Of course you
Snaps
do.
care.
Um,
Once
But
you
yeah,
pop,
no-
the fun don't stop.
well, there's Alfred, and he's like, when I tear this whole place down to the ground, Alfred's gonna be there and he's gonna make a killing. It's gonna be good. I've negotiated at least 30% of everything he owns for the rest of his life.
Wow.
So, but
Now, which
don't really
are you
have a name
talking
for that.
about? The Alfred of the Emerald Alliance,
no,
or a different Alfred? Okay.
no. Alfred is a dwarf, and he's gonna make an excellent cleric someday.
Okay. So he's
He's
a
my
cleric of
apprentice. He's been my apprentice for last year.
So,
He's
he's coming to take the body away. To
Oh
get
no, I'm
care?
calling him to like summon some goblins or something. Whatever we have hired. I don't,
to pick
mess
up,
with the.
All right. So
pick up the body and
logistics.
bring it back.
you get Alfred on the
Right.
card, and he's like, "Okay, cool, boss. I'll be right there. I'll bring some friends to help out." And then
Oh, Alfred, keep this on the down low though.
Okay, I'll
I'm not
keep it
real
low.
sure why we killed this guy.
you see him squat.
I mean,
We didn't
he
kill
died.
you see him
I don't
squat
know.
as he's talking to you. I'm keeping it low.
Right. He's a dwarf. That's pretty low.
Yeah, he understands the concept. All right. So in the meantime, Vig and Leoty, you pick up the body, you drag it behind the bar. Vincent, I believe you want to follow them behind.
No, I'd like to stand in the front and say, hey, we're going to get this man the care that he needs. But in the instance that he is not able to pull through, we are more than happy to keep the spirit of this bar alive and keep it in the exact way that it was meant to be. It shall be the lonely stump, and the next round is on us. And I then proceed to pour everybody a drink and play a merry old song.
Okay, so everyone kind of stares at you hesitantly about the message, but they are just grateful for the free drink. So they all cheers to you for the free drink, and some of the waiters and waitresses go, so how did you get the title to the place? Did he tell you we were giving it to you?
At this point, I am going to persuade them, persuade them that, that was, we've been coming here for a year, and he mentioned, he was getting a bit older, and if something were to happen, he would want someone to take his place.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception roll.
A perception or
Or
persuasion?
persuasion.
Deception.
Persuasion. Or deception. It's up to
You're
you.
persuading them.
Yep, that's cool with me. So that is, well, is that deception then?
For simplicity, we're just going to do
Oh,
perception.
persuasion.
Persuasion, yeah.
Yep, there it is. I just didn't see the button. Ooh, I guess I'm going to use one of my lucky rolls and try that again.
Okay, go ahead.
You can use some bardic inspiration.
All right.
I'm gonna do it one more again.
8.
There we go, 22. I have one more use of lucky today.
All right, so they hesitantly stare at you, and then, as if by some force they understand what you're saying, say, "Okay, well,
How well do we know the bartender?
Very well.
you've come in and out of here. Leody and Snaps have made quite friends with him. You understand kind of how he runs the business, what his specials are, what the daily drinks are. You realize that he kind of came here on his own. He saved up some money through his ventures and built, and this was his pride and joy. He wanted to be. This is his living.
Awesome. Perfect.
It's not living anymore.
I take the body and I take it to the back and I look outside the back door. Is there anybody out there?
No, it's a very
Okay,
small alleyway.
Okay, I hold my hand up and I look at Vig. I say, "Watch my back," and I start to cast mold earth and dig a 5 foot deep hole, and then I roll the body in and drop dirt on top of him as the molded earth kind of comes in place and looks normal.
All right. Yeah, no one sees you bury the body.
Okay, cool.
And when I searched him for the gold earlier, I only found my own gold, right?
Correct. He didn't have anything else on him.
Cool.
And before Vig walks back in, I kind of grab him like, "Hey, Vig. So been working with the Dragon Scourge, and we're gonna go talk with this guy Garut tomorrow, I believe you said, or tonight, or some other time."
Yeah. I gotta go turn in like my bounty slip and get paid. And I told him we would let him know a little bit later about whether or not we want to do this.
Okay. Would you be cool if I joined you?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's cool.
What do you feel about this city so far? Are you feeling like we should like take over it or whatnot? I'm thinking we just leave and go to the Feywild because that sounds pretty cool.
Man, like I'm making a killing right now.
That's funny. That's good. I know it's a good time when you make money killing people, huh? I
Yeah, it's
enjoy it.
great. And then I get all the free blood I want.
Yeah, that does help. I've learned some cool tricks, but you'll see them later.
Okay.
Let's go back inside. Let's go check out and see what Vincent and Snaps are doing.
Sure.
I walk back inside and I grab Snaps and I grab Vincent, and I pull him behind the bar, and I say, "All right, guys. So, little game plan. Let's get a little checklist for ourselves. One, go speak to the Dragon Scourge with Vig about the Garut guy. Two, I haven't come up with two yet, but I'm more than welcome to open options.
2, we figure out how we're gonna get the deed and actually run this place
Well, my idea.
semi-legitimately.
Yeah, we can give the Spragle business cards to all of our new employees.
Well, I was also thinking I could try to get another blood contract with Alfred, because that's how I'm.
Yeah, that's good.
Do another blood contract with Alfred, adjust my terms with him over, his earnings and stuff, and have him look after the Lonely Stump.
Yeah, perfect. And then we can constantly be making money with this business even after we've left. That seems good.
Right.
Then we don't have to take down the whole city because we have a steady source of revenue.
Yep.
Yeah, business. Sounds good. Got it. Leody does not understand the whole entire talking of business at all. He just shakes his head and nods.
It'll give us more gold to get whatever you want.
Booze?
Eventually.
Yeah.
During
Well,
this
and
whole entire
we also
meeting.
make the booze.
Magic?
Yep.
Okay, I'm in. Let's go.
We'll even open a brothel in certain locations.
Yes.
I hope we close one down too. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Above.
During this entire meeting, I'm just looking for jars to put all this blood in.
Oh, I bet there's an
Around
empty
the
keg
bar.
in the back.
Ah, perfect.
Well, I said we make way to the Dragon's Gorge, right?
All
Unless
right.
you guys want to go to the Emerald Alliance or anything else.
Lisa. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean,
I would like to look around the rest of the bar. We could tell someone from the Scourge was there. Is it obvious that somebody from one of the other groups is drinking here as well?
Yeah, you can see that this is kind of a hideout or a neutral zone
neutral
for all
zone.
the
Neutral
people
zone? Yeah.
to indulge in a drink. But blood was spilled. Luckily, it wasn't a. It was more of a
Party
commoner.
member?
It was a commoner. It wasn't really anyone part of the 3 alliances that Vig has murdered. So it was just a member of the
Ooh.
group. Just as a heads up, remember that Leote still has a contract that he has to fulfill here.
I already fulfilled that.
No, you did not kill the correct Theo.
Kill who?
Did you not kill the correct Theo?
I did.
Okay, that's right. That's right. You
I went
and
and murdered him and buried him in the ground.
Okay, that's right.
With
Actually, no.
Mulder.
Yeah, I actually disintegrated his body. He no longer exists.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Oops.
great.
Okay. All right. So at this time, I actually need you all to roll a d20. Or hold on. Who has the demon ring on?
I do not.
I have it on.
I bet I have a ring on.
You have your ring
The
I
on.
demon
believe
ring.
everybody
It's
but
not-
Oh, yeah.
myself.
It was
does.
just Serena and Snaps that did not put it on.
Yeah, they didn't want to give in to the demon lords.
Yeah, it
So
says
I
I
do-
get plus
do I
2
need to roll?
charisma.
No, you do not.
So I need to roll?
Yes.
Just a
I need everyone
D20.
to do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution saving.
Fudge.
14.
Okay.
13.
Okay. Ooh. So, with the blood that you've been pouring over your hands and in your goblets, Vic, you feel like the ring has kind of attuned to you, and you feel more appropriate and safe with it. The other two, you feel the ring heat up to an intense heat.
I have the amulet. If that changes things.
Yeah. It was a ring or an
I'm-
amulet. Okay.
I'm just asking.
Yep. You both take 5 points of damage from the heat of this ring just burning into your finger.
Oh, that's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so hot, bruh.
All right.
Wait, is it considered fire damage?
Yes.
Okay, I have resistance.
Yeah, but you also made the save, so you're good.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on. I was
you hit
supposed
the
to,
threshold.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to
oh, I
add.
thought he was talking to somebody else. My bad.
Constitution.
All good. Yep.
All right,
No,
I took the
it's
damage.
not a check, it's a save, right?
Yep.
Check versus save. Got it.
Yep.
All good.
All right. So then you guys are able to clean up your shop. Or I guess you're staying here for the night to kind of see how operations go for the one night in Lonely Stump, or you just gonna tell the.
That seems like a good idea.
Was that a smart idea? Are we going to meet Geralt tonight?
Meet him tomorrow in the morning at the place to get the
Okay.
bounty, right?
Tomorrow morning. Sorry. Okay.
It's up to you, Jake.
Yeah, that's fine. Vincent, do we want to go look in the office for the deed for this
Oh,
one?
yeah,
Or-
absolutely.
Or in the former owner's rooms.
All of the above. We should really get a good
Yeah.
inventory of everything.
I'd like to join them.
Why don't we have Leote and Snaps check out the room, and we'll see. I assume there's some sort of office or something like that. We'll check out the office.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you guys went outside, you're able to see behind the building there was like a smaller side section that he would use as his house, and then there isn't
You're
really.
cutting out a little bit.
Hello,
There you go.
tacos.
There you go.
Okay, so when you went out to go bury the body, you could see that there's a little side section that he kind of used as a house. It was conjoined to the bar in the back. There are no rooms in this lonely stump. It is just the bar. So the office and everything you could probably think would be in his house.
Okay.
So you're
Alright,
able.
So
So-
all of us are looking.
Okay. So
And I still would like to give out these business cards to all of the employees to make
Cool.
sure that they can contact us at any time.
cool. And then is,
Snaps, your employee still here?
yes, Albert was able to make it, and he brought 2 people with him. And they're like,
Good.
"So where's the body?"
There's no body.
We just need you to run the place.
There's been a change of plans, Albert.
Alfred.
I have a
Promotion.
whatever.
The next step of your
I have
Get
a
promoted.
business deal to propose to you. And hold on, before this has happened, have we already looked through the office and stuff?
No, this would be kind of summing up before you guys go to look.
Well, I don't want to ask him then. Yeah, I don't want to ask him until I've already looked through the office.
All right. Well, he's
Well,
gotten here
ask him
before
to
you guys.
watch-
He's gotten here before you guys have go to look, and there is no body.
Yeah.
Just
Sorry,
hold on.
Alfred.
Hold on the fort.
Wait, hold on. Is there another body over here?
Yeah, there is still
the
the
other
body.
body there?
There's still the other body that Vig has murdered sitting on the
Vig,
floor.
do you need your body?
He does for the bounty.
Do you need the body, or you gotten all the blood you need?
I got all the blood. I'm gonna cut off his face though.
All right. Alfred, can you cut this guy's face off and hand it to my friend over here and take the body for processing?
He's like, "Okay, boss, sure thing." So he goes ahead and pulls out like what appears to be like a dull knife that you would cut steak with, and it's just
Whoa, Alfred. Man, this is what we talked about. Management skills. You brought 2 other people. Like, come on, man.
Oh, okay. And then he hands it to the other fellow that came with him. He's like, "You're supposed to cut the face. This guy needs it. He's a follower of the Keranos. I think he's the subservient to Snaps."
You guys
Yeah.
are slow, and I take out my sword and start cutting the face off.
Okay, so Vig does it himself.
All right.
Nice.
Thanks, Alfred. I'll stop by to see you sometime later this week.
Okay, so they take the body with them, right?
Yeah.
All right, so they pick up the body, they carry it out of the store. All right, so now you guys go looking, right? You want to go and look. Go ahead and
Yeah.
give me whoever's going to look for this deed. Go ahead and give me a investigation roll.
Oh, that should be everybody.
Yeah, I'd also like to make one.
8.
Ooh, 18.
Oh, that's
17.
unnatural 20. Hell yeah.
All right, so you were able to find a way into his building. He didn't lock the door. You go in, you see that he's got a few file cabinets. You can open one of them up. It has, nice, well organized, records of daily sales, and
That's what I want to look through. That's kind of why I came here.
then
But-
he's got the deed hidden in like a nice crystal plate that he has on top of his desk in all fancy ownership. Like, yeah, this is mine.
We just murdered him.
This is ours. I
Mhm.
look at everybody and I just smile.
All right.
Vincent, you were scaring me a little bit.
We've always wanted a
Uh,
lonely stump.
Not this way.
Do any of us know a notary?
Well, and did anybody see me? Well, actually, you'd probably pick up on the fact that I asked you for the poison. Fair enough.
I did just give it to you like maybe 5 seconds before everything just happened.
I don't know. Maybe he was allergic to it. The
Could be.
poison.
Yeah, could be.
Bad reaction.
Yeah, the
Don't
bad
worry, I got
reaction.
this, guys. Don't worry. I take down the deed and I take it out of the thing. And I use my forgery kit, which I have, and I will forge our names on the deed instead of his.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
you're able to use your assassin-like skills to pull these 2 crystal plates apart, get into the actual paper, scrub out his name, and rewrite yours.
Okay, cool.
So
cutting out
now, Hello.
You're fine.
All right. So
It
now
just
it just
cut out
says the
randomly.
Lonely Stump is owned by Leote.
Whoa! I
Well,
thought you said
Why do you-
our names.
I did say
He
the
did
name.
say our names.
Yeah,
Just
it
put
says Leote and Company.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put in the name of
The group.
of ISIS.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Insecure Securities. I write Insecure Securities Incorporation.
and then
Okay.
we should all sign underneath that with our own signatures because there's, all the members of ISIS are here.
Yep, that's cool.
Cool. So you're able to communicate this to Leote, and he gets everything in fashion and nice and clean. You press it back into the crystal plate, put it back onto the wall, and I think
Alright.
Snap said he was looking to try and go through like the daily sales and stuff.
Yeah, I want to look at financial information.
So
Leote leaves.
yeah,
He's
so
running this place into the ground. I'm gonna burn it down.
it
Leote
seems
just
like
walked
he's
out.
been a phenomenal manager here at the Lily Stump. He's got quite a bunch of regulars. He probably pulls in like 150 gold a week.
A week.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's
Alright,
check the
that's-
prices up about 5%.
Nah, that's all I need to know. I just need to know what the current daily
What our revenue was gonna be like.
revenue is going to be. Also, hold on, now that we own this bar, are we still raising the city?
Oh no, yeah,
No,
we
we're
got.
taking over the city.
Yeah, I heard we were raising the city last time, so just making sure.
Well,
Yeah.
I've been reading a couple passages of this book, and it kind of, I don't
Oh.
know, helped me understand business savvy.
Okay. I
So
could use some-
here's the actual question, Vincent. Do you have the book on you?
Oh yeah.
All right. So, um,
Got
The
it.
way he looked at the camera is scary.
all right.
That's not good.
So the thing with this book,
He like
is-
froze. Did everybody just see that?
Yeah.
No, he just paused.
yeah,
for
I
dramatic-
paused.
I thought it was a very long three.
dramatic
I'm like,
effect.
Why was it so long?
All right. Um,
It needed to be around me when I was doing these things.
right, right. You have a urge to not let it go. So I want to roll a d20 for me, please.
All right. Is it any specific roll or just a roll d20?
Roll a d20.
12.
Okay. So you've had this book for about a week now, and you've been able to kind of delve into it, but you haven't fully attuned. I'm saying that you've probably read it for about 40 hours at this point.
Okay.
So it's starting to kind of rot into you. Your mind's starting to be lost a little bit. And
Have my eyes gone completely black?
no.
Okay.
You,
Only partially.
You're good. Just I wanted to make sure that you and I were both on the same stance on where you're at with this book.
Right, I'm not able to use.
Right, but there are still some things you have to follow while it's in your presence. So cool. And
Gotcha.
the rest of your party, you notice that for some reason whenever Vincent is around, you don't see any animals around you. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are able to kind of finish up here. You work through the rest of the night. You get everything done. You have a general gist on how things work. You close down the bar, and then I guess you guys have your own areas that you want to go to kind of end the place.
Well,
Or-
before we split up, I wanted to
Plan out tomorrow.
make a statement or my idea on what we should do.
Go
Okay.
ahead, lay it down there. I have this plan. I can stab people and do magic. Let's
I-
see what's going on.
I really didn't want to talk about this in the bar, considering there were still members of other factions in the bar.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, Snaps and I blew up the tower.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I figured. The idea that I have is based off of what I was told from the Draken Scourge, is they're trying to take over the city by the end of the week.
Okay.
So my idea, since they've asked for our help in assisting in taking out more towers, is that we do. And at a certain point, we attack them, and then we take over the city in its entirety.
So you let
hold on.
them wipe out the city, and then we get them when they least expect it.
Exactly.
Well, hold on.
But there's still one more
Could we
faction.
not? Could we not pin the
We should do
Chaos
both.
Brotherhood against the Dragon Scourge? Allow us to take out the rest of the Emerald Alliance.
Ooh, that's tough. That girl's tough.
Well,
Ideally, you pin it so other people wipe out the other ones first. So,
Right,
like what
but we
Vig's
give-
saying, but the only thing that you do in addition to what Vig said is get one of the other ones a little bit more information so they can skirmish beforehand.
Like basically when these towers start falling, the Emerald Alliance is going to attack the other two alliances either way.
Right.
So it's
Right.
going to start a war.
Oh, you don't think they're going to pick one over the other? You think they're going to lash out at both?
Yeah, because if Leody and Snaps have already done this to get into the Brotherhood of Chaos, and then I'm helping the Draken Scourge, we can spin it on both factions are attacking towers. That way the Emerald Alliance will attack both.
Yeah, see, I was thinking since you guys made alliances with the other two, and the only person I ever talked to was the Emerald Alliance, I could go to her and tell her that one of the factions is planning on attacking. So she can already be wiping out, like, the Chaos Brothers. That way, when the Scourge comes in, both of them are weaker already.
Well, the Emerald Alliance has the majority sharehold on the city, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's also more reinforcements now for the Dragon Scourge.
I understand that, but if the Emerald Alliance has the majority of control,
then it's
That's
almost
what-
2v1 and not
Oh.
actually 1v1v1.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's fine.
Now, Vincent and Vig, you do know that the Draken Scourge, they are bringing 25 troops here, and they've maintained their control of the city so far with like 10 people. So they're getting a huge force sent here. They're a very highly trained military organization. So
can we get a sense for their
Power
strength?
level?
Yeah, for lack of a better word.
9,000.
let me say 4. Yeah, no.
Ooh!
Yeah, no.
Guys, we're still at 2.
From what you guys have kind of gathered within this year, you can tell that the Emerald Alliance has been doing a lot of like diplomatic ways to take over the city. They don't have a high military presence, but you can tell that they have a very like
They could, but they're not willing
They're
to go
very-
that far.
like druid like, and the way
Behind
that
the scenes.
the way that they take things over and fight, whereas the Draken Scourge has a very more armored, tanky style of battling.
Sure.
Ugh.
Because, like, essentially we can pin it so that both factions attack the Draken Scourge.
That'd be one way to do it.
Yeah, because I think that the Brothers of Chaos are strong, but they don't have the same, like, they have you guys are their strongest aspects. The fact that only when you guys
I
got
don't know
there,
about that.
well, when you guys got there, then they started taking down a tower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They weren't willing
Because they
to.
didn't trust us, though.
That's true.
I'm just
Yeah,
playing
I
devil's
just-
advocate.
I know that the queen of like Emerald Alliance is like a scary lady, and I know that the dudes from the Dragon Scourge are
They're
tough dudes.
yeah.
And those two, I want to see not us fighting each other first would be great.
I think what terrifies me about the Brotherhood of Chaos is that they are the unknown variable.
Yeah.
Like we kind of understand, literally, but we understand. Dragon Scourge are heavily armored. They're
Yep.
gonna be beefy dudes. We're gonna have trouble with dealing with a couple, let alone 25 of them, plus the other ones that are in the city. And there are a lot more people for the Emerald Alliance. But other than the fact that they have crazy good magic, we don't really know how many Brotherhood of Chaos there are. So,
Well, you spent a year with them.
right.
What information do we have on them?
Okay, so what you've learned from the Brotherhood of Chaos is, I'll make it kind of simple for you guys so you can have a head wrapping around the situation, because there seems to be a little bit of confusion.
I have no clue what's going on.
Everyone for your party's trying to figure out where to go. Previously, when we went all about this, you're like, just fuck it, we're going to burn the city down, and we're going to go from there. But now that things have kind of evolved, and you've learned over the past year that you're going to try and take over the city for your own gain. The Emerald Alliance people are like a CR8 group of enemies. The Brotherhood of Chaos are CR10, and your Dragon Scourge are CR9.
Wait, Chaos is tougher?
They're the highest toughness. They're insane magic. Like, it's...
You've learned that they are, like, 4th level spell casting warlocks.
Ugh.
I don't think the Brotherhood of Chaos is really looking to take over the city either.
I mean,
I think their main goal is to kill demons.
Eradicate demons.
I mean, this is their home. They just happen to be in
they
this
just happen
area.
to be here. If someone threatens them, they're going to push back. But more than likely, they just want to kill demons and get magical items.
So they're going to stay out of it.
I think if push.
Well, I think we should stand with them, because we don't have to take over the city. They just said whichever mean necessary. We can stand with one of the three.
Then maybe we should pick.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can do that.
Who do we pick?
Me.
I mean, we might be able to collect taxes and do that kind of stuff if we go with Brotherhood of Chaos.
The only thing I'm worried about, as Leote says, if we control the city, we won't be able to adventure anymore, guys.
Sure we can.
Oh, no. After we lock down the city and we're in control of it, we can leave it. It's going to keep running just like the book.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I have just gained all this new magical knowledge, and I want to spread my knowledge and learn new things.
The
Now,
deal
have I
wasn't
seen
that we
any of
had to
this
retain
magic?
control of the city. We just had to gain
No.
control of it.
I haven't seen you do any magic, right?
No, only
So I'm
Vega
gonna-
has.
Yeah, I'm going to look at you incredulously because I've never seen you use magic. I'm like, okay.
Well,
So,
the thing is that this is going to happen,
Either way.
I understand.
either
that
way.
completely.
Is that,
the
the
I'm up for
effect,
whatever.
at least the Dragon Scourge is going to attack and
Damn
try
all the
and
lights.
city.
That's what we know for sure.
Yeah. Where do we stand to gain the most money? Or is it money we're after, or, because we could just go with the Dragon Scores. You've got big dudes.
I don't know why.
They're willing to pay us.
But I really like the idea of going with the Emerald Alliance. Something about that one woman
Yeah, it's because it's a woman.
taking over all of that is kind of insane. There's probably more to that than we're giving it credit for.
How about we'll make it this way? So,
Help us out here.
Vincent, go ahead and give me an insight check, and I want to do this so that your knowledge of Vera over the past year, kind of what have you picked up from her?
So insight. All right. I got
Okay.
9.
Do you feel like her story that she told you previously, that she's from the Elkin Forest, right? And over the time, you've kind of seen that, like Leote, she wasn't there that long, and she's kind of had her own adventures, and there's a reason that she's in Lamentia, because you feel like her power and her abilities are drawn from somewhere nearby.
The Feywild.
Is that near Lumentia? Isn't that another plane?
Yes, but there's a entrance to the Feywild near Lamentia.
And
When did we
The
learn
other previous
learned about-
people that you've
I think I might have
discussed
learned
or
about
talked about that were from a different area was a gentleman named Sven, who is from the
Oh,
Shadowfell.
Oh yeah, Svenja. He was next to the portal, right? The
The Shadowfell portal, right?
yeah. Ooh, he was tough stuff too.
I don't know. My brain
He took
hurts.
Dragon's Pass.
No, he's not the one who took Dragon's
I'm
Path.
joking.
Oh, I
Uh,
mean,
my thing is like, with this happening, we stand to gain a, whether we take the entire city or at least part of it, we stand to gain a good area to start our business
yep.
acquisition or Insecure Securities
Rudy's.
Incorporated, whatever, and we can start gaining some ground with that and making profit and
Yeah.
make a name for ourselves.
We could, yeah, I like that
Oh.
idea. We could just have Insecure Securities like a legitimate business then, and we could hire people to do small quests while we handle the big quests.
Yes.
I think that's a
it's
good
coming
idea.
together.
But the
So
maybe
who do we
it
side
would-
with? And what?
I was gonna say it might make it easier if we can all choose right now who we don't like. The number one, this is not the one I want to side with. If everybody can just go ahead and say who they don't want to side with for sure, only one choice per person, then hopefully we'll have an idea of kind of closer to where we stand.
All right, I'm choosing Emerald Alliance.
I'm gonna
I-
choose the Dragon Scourge.
I'm also Emerald Alliance.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say the Dragon Scourge, even though I have.
Yeah. I think they have the least to offer.
So we
Yeah,
should
but-
go with the Brotherhood of Chaos then.
Yeah.
So the idea that I think we should do,
Okay.
we assist the Dragon Scourge, inform the Brotherhood of Chaos that this is going to go down,
Yep.
Mhm.
help the Dragon Scourge, and then turn on them with the Brotherhood of Alliance or
Brotherhood of
Lay in
Chaos.
wait.
Brotherhood of Chaos, and
The
try.
Brotherhood of a Lion Scourge.
There's so many names.
Finish your thought. I like
try-
this. I like this going.
Yeah, and turn on the Dragon Scourge with the Brotherhood Chaos, and take over the city with the Brotherhood.
So that means tonight we need to go see the Brotherhood of Chaos to let them know how we're doing the bait and switch, the setup. That way, tomorrow when we see the Dragon Scourge, we can spend as much time with them so they'll never think we had a chance to double cross them.
What say we?
It seems
I-
good.
And
All
they,
right.
they now trust Snap and Leody, correct?
Yeah, you don't even have to say the password when you come in the door.
Oh, perfect.
They know
Shred
y'all?
through like a baller. Like,
Now, would
yo,
they be
what up?
familiar with us as well?
Now you would have to prove yourself.
They might remember you from your first beginning visit when you first entered the city, but they don't have too much familiarity with you.
If we
Vouch for us, though.
vouch for you, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
If we vouch for you and say that we're gonna take down a tower tonight,
Should we go with them, or go with them and help? Make the deal happen, or is that going to be a hindrance?
Hold on.
That's a
What if
question
we-
for y'all because y'all are in the.
What if
I
we,
can't answer
as
that.
a sign that we're willing to do this, say that we'll go and destroy a tower?
Well, isn't the information enough of like a sign
It
of
is.
goodwill?
It is.
Let's just go in there and see what they have
Well,
to say.
and we're going to be destroying a tower anyways.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we just say we're going to try to use that as a bargaining chip.
Yeah, that was just a suggestion from the Draken Scourge guy. You guys can, if you have another way to,
Well, but we should
Gain favor
also
in that, you
try
can.
and like tell the Draken Scourge, yeah, we'll destroy another tower.
Well, that's what we're doing tomorrow.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So let's go to the Brotherhood of Chaos now. Give them
Right.
the information and say, this is what the plan is.
Yep, all 4 of us.
Cool. All right. So
Leody and I in front, just as a.
you guys leave the stump and have all your stuff with you. Does anyone lock the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it after closing time?
Yeah. So I'm saying this is after the bars close. It's about 2:00 in the morning. You lock
And
everything up.
Your minions live there now, right?
There's no.
Albert is locked in the lonely
Yeah,
stump
Albert-
to unlock it in the morning.
Yeah.
No,
he's
I gave him a copy of the key. He's gonna open it in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Because, like you said, there's no rooms at this lonely stump. They don't have an inn,
Right.
so nobody lives there.
But,
There's just
but
an office
he
in the
lives
back.
in the back. Like,
Well,
that's his house,
I
right?
thought it was
Yeah,
an office.
There was
Oh,
an
there is a
office, but
house.
it is his house. It was his living quarters.
It's
I
his
give
house.
it to Albert as a sign of goodwill.
Here's your house. And
Here's
business.
your house, Alfred. His name is Alfred Albert, just so you know.
Alfred Albert.
Yep, Alfred
Hey,
Albert.
hey.
The disciple of Snaps. All right.
My first disciple.
Let's make sure that we're, keeping our eyes out. Make sure that we're not getting followed.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So. Okay. You guys make your way down the escalators to the underside of Lamentia. You go.
Magical escalators. They get me every time.
Gotta love it. It's like, make sure all your belongings are secured. Welcome to the Undercity of Lamentia. You can.
Beware of stabbing.
Yeah. What did you do with your cups of blood, Vig?
I put them in mason jars and put them in the bag of holding.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
So
Obviously.
you guys are able to walk down there.
Of course.
You can see that some of the shops are still open. You can see that your friend is out by the other side of the lake selling
Oh, the dealer?
selling souls and wish granter.
Hell yeah.
How
Oh,
is
man.
the lake looking?
It seems like for some reason nothing is coming near you guys. Almost as if there's like a strange force being emitted from your party, keeping animals away from you.
It's a good thing we don't need to get in a fight.
Yeah. You guys are able to then make it to the door of the Brotherhood of Chaos. You can just walk right in. You walk in and they're like, Chaos!
Chaos.
You see that
Extreme chaos.
Chaos.
they're having a blast. You guys are joining in. It looks like they're, they finished up their, nightly meeting on what to do and what chaos to perform. There's one guy named Han, and he's just sitting there, like, elaborating to a group of people on his, recent delves into the chaos and how he's able to take down a Balrog, and he laughed hysterically with a bunch of people. And then you guys walk in. You see that Papa G is sitting on his iron throne, discussing what appears to be some very intense topic with two gentlemen. There
What do
is
they look like?
There's a gentleman in the standard attire of the Brotherhood of Chaos, but he has what you haven't seen at this point, only except on Papa G, was almost like a motorcycle house, their house symbol on the back.
Uh-huh.
So they have the chaos symbol on the back as his house, and there's these two gentlemen in their black coats. You can tell that they're high-ranking officers. Papa G sees that you guys are coming up, and he ushers the two gentlemen to be quiet. And he goes, these are our two recent associates. They are considered Chaos Commanders now, due to their wonderful contributions to the Brotherhood of Chaos. Chaos!
Chaos.
And then he ushers kind of to you guys to introduce the other two members of your party.
Oh, well, over here we have Vincent, and he's full of chaos. He plays violin. It's pretty chaotic. And over here we have Vig, and Vig likes to kill at random. It's pretty chaotic, so it happens.
The more chaos, the better.
These
welcome.
are our members of my company, if you will.
All right. He goes then to introduce this. He goes, this gentleman, and it appears to be um, Slandry, or not Slandry, a Yunti. He's like Yunti,
nice.
like a dragon-like character in these
Okay.
upscale garbs. And he goes, "This is Darlin. Darlin is our chief of inventions. He's here to try and assist us in some of the upcoming news that we've recently heard." And then the other gentleman is, let's see here, what I write down. Is Ezekiel, and
Ooh.
Ezekiel has come to us from the south. He was previously in missions helping out with a demon infestation, and he's kind of my big brother. He's always here to kind of help me out.
Is
Where
he a
in the
human?
south?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Is he a human?
He is a human. Yes, he is a taller statue man with what appears to be like a blue kind of mohawk cut in. You see that he's very tan. He has what appears to be like these eyes that flicker like a light blue.
Yeah,
Georgia.
Where down south? One of you guys should ask that, not me though. I don't know any of
Oh.
y'all people.
Well, hello there, my two friends. I don't know if I've introduced myself yet, but I am Leody Anawa. I am the one who took down the major tower in the south. Chaos to all.
Chaos.
We're from in the south.
I was recently in the continent of Dargami. We've been trying to gather some information on the PNC military group known as the Draken Scourge, and they're headquartered down there. So I was doing some recon.
Oh, well, we're from the south as well, so that's quite a travel to come up here and see us. I'm glad you're able to come join us. If you are friends with Papa G and all good here, we actually have some information we'd like to relay to you.
Well, if he just came from down south, then you know that
He might actually already know. Yeah, very true.
Garuk is on his way.
He's already here.
Oh, is he?
No, Garuk is on his way.
Garuk was in the bar.
No, Geralt was in the bar.
That was Garuk,
It was Groot.
wasn't it?
It was Groot.
It was Garuk.
It was
He
the leader.
Same person.
Yeah.
I was acting dumb.
Yeah, he was in the bar earlier tonight in our bar, the Lonely Stump. He's already here with
Already calling it our bar. Nice.
25 strong militia.
And the Darlon goes, "Oh yeah, I was in the bar earlier this afternoon. It was a really poppin' joint. I like the way that you guys are managing it."
Yes, we do. We take very good pride in our management skills. But if you don't mind, we have some more information, and I lean over to Vig and Vincent and say they have some information that I'd like to delve to you.
And I would like to motion for Vig to relay it, and I will play some pretty badass music as he relays the information, as to kind of cover the sound in case anybody further away would have a hard time hearing what he's saying. So it's twofold, not only showing off, but to keep it localized.
Right. So you can play a sweet, somber toned song, but with a high tempo.
Yes.
So, gentlemen, we've learned that Garut and the Draken Scourge are planning on attacking the city and are attempting to take over the city by the end of the week. We would like to see if you are interested in partnering up in a little cat and mouse game throughout the week and to take over the city for ourselves, for all of us.
Papa G looks back into you, very like looking into the souls of your eyes.
What?
Souls of our
He's
eyes.
just looking into you like the souls of your eyes, and then confers to kind of his two gentlemen. He goes, "Yeah, this could be useful. This might fall in line with what we were trying to do. And then he speaks to you guys, and he says, "This is excellent news. I don't know if you know our history, but this is our home. We've been here, kind of starting this city. Um, some motherfucker decided to build something on top of our city, but this is our home, and we will definitely try and assist you guys where needed to help remove these invaders. This damn Vera and Geralt keep just really pissing us off, and we might have to take some action soon."
At that point, I want to just describe the plan instead of going over it all over again.
Yep.
Or do you want me to run through it?
Yeah,
again?
no, that's good.
Yeah. So
And
They-
as you wrap
they-
you wrap it up,
they
I
both
want
pull up
to-
trash cans and sit down next to you, and they kind of go over with you at this, Iron Throne. What your plan is, what you attempt to do, some of the detailed characteristics of how to play one person against the other, and I want you guys to give me a perception roll. Well, actually, let's do it like this. Let's do Snaps and Leote. Give me a perception roll.
Okay. $16 plus. I think it's 3.
Okay, 19.
19.
23.
Okay. So, as you two have been with the Brotherhood of Chaos for quite some time, you've gotten used to the members that have been around this area, right? You know kind of who's been in and out of the area. You've been in here for the daily meetings at night. There seems to be a gentleman that looks very oddly familiar to you, but you've never seen him here in the Brotherhood of Chaos before.
Okay.
Can I go walk up to him, but not like?
where is he?
He's sitting down at one of the tables listening to Jan's stories of how he's like the best demon slayer in the whole group.
Okay.
But he's far enough away, and we have Vince's music playing.
Oh no,
around
he
us.
hasn't heard what you guys are saying. He seems to just be sitting here, kind of absorbing things.
What's he
Why
looking
don't we
at?
Hold
ask?
on. Hold on. Yeah, let's. I want to ask Papa G about the new guy.
He goes, "Oh, that's Albert. He recently joined us. He seems like a good, trustworthy guy. He did some weird
My
tactics to get our attention, but he seems alright.
Alfred Albert?
No, just Albert.
Just Albert.
What
I don't trust anyone without a last name.
What tactics?
Oh, he tried to steal something from me, and then I caught him, and then he said he was just trying to get my attention."
That doesn't seem very trustworthy.
Well, it was definitely a unique way to get my attention, and it worked, and it's a little bit chaotic, so I thought it kind of fell in line with us.
I'll lean over to Snaps and go, "Who's Albert?"
I don't know.
With
I don't.
The,
The name is familiar, but I don't remember.
with the
Vig, Vincent, do you guys know this guy?
Nope.
can I do a history check to see if I
yeah.
remember?
Actually, go ahead and do a
Can you
history check,
describe what he looks like?
and then
Do I
Vig,
need a
do a
history
history
check?
check. Just Vincent
Vig,
and
do a
Vig.
history.
Okay.
Is he wearing like a dragon? Is he wearing a Brotherhood of Chaos
18.
uniform?
10.
Yeah, he's definitely in the Brotherhood of Chaos attire. You remember this guy almost running into him your first day in the city. He tried to steal the bag of holding from you guys.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
I knew his
I
name.
don't trust this guy. I don't like him. But
Did we take him to the Emerald Alliance?
Yeah, I thought we killed him.
You gave him to the Draken Scourge, but it appears like he somehow got away.
That's bastard.
so there are 3 people that we've been talking to this whole time, right?
Yes.
And the leader is the one sitting in the middle, and he is Papa G, right?
Correct. And then his 2 associates are on trash cans, turned upside down.
So I realize I'm playing, but I will somehow impressively reach in and pop out a business card and toss it over to Papa G as I continue to play, saying, "Take this.
Okay.
It's to contact us, as well as that gentleman you have sitting over there, Albert. I believe might be a double agent himself."
And you all do this with the indication of no noise, just simply through this gesture?
No, I say it, but I don't say it loud enough to play over top of the music that I'm playing.
Okay. Yeah, so he goes, he takes your card, and then he reaches back into his iron throne and takes the one that you guys gave him previously, lines them up, and he goes, and then he asks you specifically to play a certain note. He asks you to play almost like a demonic downswing.
Okay. I'll do it.
Okay, so you're on your thing, and you start playing in these dark, deep tones on your instrument, and you see that Jorn looks up at you guys, and then you see that Papa G points to Albert, and then Jorn nods his head, and you see that Jorn and Albert seem to have gone off into a dark corner. Cool. A few minutes later, after you guys have finished your discussion, is there anything else you want to say with Papa G? He understands that this is your plan. This is what you guys want to do. He's more than happy to assist you.
I just want to make it known with Papa G that we want to take over the city for all of us, and we also want to establish our business here, like business headquarters.
Okay.
And
And he says, as long as you guys do your thing and we do our thing, we won't have a problem, right? We can work together on this, and it'll be our city, right?
Yeah. Papa G, what are you gonna do with Albert's body?
Oh, there won't be a body.
Oh,
That's what I like to hear.
Wunderbar.
bummer.
Would you prefer to make this a partnership in blood?
He goes, how about we do it in Albert's blood?
Wunderbar.
Sounds good.
can I have at least some of it? Take out like a mason jar.
And I'll also want to use a little bit to spread on my book. I'm not going to do that while people are watching, but I'm just going to have a little bit.
Do you say that to him? Do you mention the book?
No,
Okay.
not at all. I just
Okay.
want a little blood.
Okay. Sure. He
to
goes,
remember him by.
well, if you guys are interested, I'm sure we can procure it for you tomorrow. And we'll go over where we want to go for step one.
Sounds good. Perfect. Thank you very much, Papa G.
Yep.
Chaos to all. We will see you guys later.
All right. So you guys are able to regroup your things, and you begin heading back up out of the city. Or excuse me, back up out of the Undercity. Where are you all kind of staying?
I can go stay with Theo.
We're gonna stay at the Lonely Stump.
Yeah, Lonely Stump.
I'm not staying at Lovely Stuff.
Oh, is it because you got a girl? Does she have a friend? She got like a sister? These are things I'm asking on the staircase.
I'm gonna go wrap up the last of my
No, she
things at
doesn't,
the
sorry.
hospital.
I can ask
Oh.
though.
I mean, do you not have a card? Ask her.
I don't give her a card. She doesn't need that.
Oh, playing it tight to the chest. That's my.
Yeah, she's taught me many things. So,
Yeah, but you ain't teaching her a thing. I got you.
oh, I'm teaching her plenty.
Heyo.
Keep her in the dark. That's what I like.
So as you guys get off the up escalator, I would like to give like a perception roll from you.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody.
15.
Oof. It's 11 plus
22.
14.
20 dose.
14.
See everything.
27.
27. All right.
Oh,
Did you really get a
22, 27? Good lord.
I'm very perceptive. It's my double expert. I'm double expertise in perception.
I'm
Nice.
double expert in deception.
So, as you guys are walking up the staircase, you can make out at around 4 o'clock in the morning that there seems to be 3 strange living figures almost stopping you at the start of this exit to the
Escalator.
Underdark. And you can't quite make out the figures from this distance.
They're big, aren't they?
They seem to be about the about 8 feet tall, and
Little Scorgy.
everyone else seems to just make out these three figures. But Leody, you see that there's another figure further back. He seems to be emitting some sort of like strange purple aura.
Wait.
I grab Vig's
Oh.
shoulder, and I like hold my arm up to grab Vincent, and like I guess Snaps is kind of there, and I kind of whisper in Vig and Vincent, arcane energy ahead of us. Watch out, and I hide. I'm gonna go hide. Stealth.
You guys watch out.
All right.
Good luck, guys.
'Cause I'm out.
Fuck. All
I
right.
hide.
You are like inside of the fucking ground. No one can see where you're at. All right.
Double expertise is so nice.
So we all
Yeah.
hear this, and I assume we have a chance to react to what Leody said.
Yes.
I basically just like I'm grabbing Vig in his big shoulder and letting him know, like heads up.
Now you said it was arcane, right?
Yes.
I wonder if I could dispel the magic.
All right. Let's see if this works. Can you all see your guys?
I can see my dude.
It's a black screen.
It is a black screen.
It is a black screen.
Have to zoom out.
Oh, there's
I'm
my
all the
dude.
way zoomed out.
Oh yeah, after I zoomed all the way out, I'm just a tiny little man all the way at the
Yeah,
top.
I'm a tiny bit man.
I'm just a
Don't
little,
be mad
just
at-
a little guy.
I
Itty
don't
bitty.
see him.
I gotta change the size of these player avatars to small or names only. We'll go names only.
Yeah, names only helps.
Well, that's what I did.
All right. I'd like to all have you guys roll initiative.
Okay.
Initiative.
Initiative.
It's our
Oh.
first combat, guys.
13.
What's initiative at?
Dexterity.
Dexterity modifier.
Oh, Jesus.
I wish there was like just an initiative button.
There is. Just click the initiative button.
That's
Well,
a 3.
I did. That's an 8, no matter which way you look at it.
I got a 9.
Well, it could be infinity. Depends on how you look at
You know what? I got an infinity.
What up? I got an infinity.
So I'm gonna go first through last.
Every roll.
Every turn, I will be in between.
Look how cool these bottles are. Have you guys seen these Guinness bottles, the new ones?
I have. They got little harps on them.
Aren't they cool?
You won't drink it.
Well, hold on. Is Pesto getting ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I
I'm
have
going to
to
take a
switch
leak real quick while you're
Okay.
getting ready.
All right. So Steven got an 8. Leody got a 9.
I'm super excited to use magic. I'm gonna go get one more beer.
Yeah. It's so frustrating that everyone has their name in, but Steven still is Steven and not
Shit.
Vincent.
So is Ben. So is Ben.
Oh yeah, Benihana. Okay. All right. And then Snaps. What did Snap say he got? Bueller. What did Snap say he was at?
He just went pee, I think.
it. Don't
Okay.
remember.
Let's see here.
Do you need to figure out how to turn the lights on, Pat? Or
I think you guys can all see your stuff, right?
we can only see our characters. That's it. We don't see anything else.
Good. All right.
I mean, there's not even like an aura around us or anything.
Oh, you can only see your characters. You can't see any light.
No.
No light at all.
I thought we added that. Emits light. Yeah, I had all the light emitting stuff on for you guys.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh,
Do you have, do you have
Oh.
the fog of war off?
That's
Oh, I
a
got-
map setting.
leave settings.
Fog of
Yeah.
War, dim light reveals. Is that to be
Fog
on?
of War.
Nope.
And it should be like Fog of War and then Advanced Fog of War.
Yeah. It should be
Do you have those
enabled.
on?
Yeah.
Did you highlight and open it? You have to click on the little thing on the left, like the toolbar, and click Fog of War enabled, and you have to open it. You have to like drag and select things.
Dynamic lighting. Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's scroll down and it says like, I think it's underneath the ruler, and it says like, reveal area.
Reveal area. Do I have to do this manually?
You just
Does that
there
work?
you go. Yeah,
Whoa.
and now we can see that little area. That you
I can see that little area now.
I can now see that little area.
Hey Ben, can you see that area?
I can now see the little area.
All right.
I still don't see my character, but I see the little area.
Oh, that's because you're not playing.
Oh, cool.
Got him.
All right. I just need snaps as a initiative.
I got a 3.
A 3. Okay.
I gotta roll at least a couple bad rolls, I guess. Balance and everything and all that.
Yeah, that stuff.
You eating some goldfish?
Yeah, I wish I had some goldfish right now.
It's hummus.
40.
I'm gonna make some chips and queso after this.
It's rustic, rosemary, and something hummus.
I'll take
All
some
right,
queso
so
tips
select.
Mhm.
send them my way.
Oh no.
You want me to send some to you guys?
Yeah, just get.
Yeah, via the smell vision, yo.
There you go.
By the way, Steve,
Goldfish.
you pay money, Wubby.
Oh, is there one today?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I literally showed Dalton and Steven Adams so many of those.
Yeah, posted an hour ago.
Hell yeah. Ghost Sex is stealing our web.
All right. So I think
Sometimes
we all are
I can
on here,
feel him.
right? Can we all see what's going on?
A little
Oh,
bit, yeah.
I will after this bite.
I see 23, 30 feet, 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
Jeez. Tongues.
Tongues?
Tongues. I see houses.
Hi, G.
It is a
You got the light.
aerial view.
Okay.
Looks like this is a graph.
It
I'm
is a
hiding.
wrap.
You should be able to see
I also
everything, right?
see
Oh, yeah.
You see some stuff, yeah.
All right.
45 feet and 30 feet. Is this the height of the buildings?
Yes.
Ah.
No, that's the diameter.
He knew. He knew I was gonna try and climb a building.
All
Well,
right.
now you
So
know.
you see what appears to be these two skeletal minotaurs start charging down the road at you,
Oh Jesus Christ.
Where are they?
Right in front of us.
right in front of you.
I don't see it on the thing.
Just move your character, bro.
No, like I don't see any of the characters here. I see the map, but I don't see any of the characters.
It's in the top right corner.
Like for real, I don't.
You see
Whoa.
the compass for the map?
Yeah.
We're right above the north.
Click on your character. Can you click on your character?
Oh, hold on. If I move in front of you guys, I wonder if I can still see you guys. Yeah, I still can. I don't know what's up with you, man.
Hold on. Let me exit the game and re-enter, I guess.
Is his character on? Can he control his character?
Yeah, he should be able to. It's all linked to him. Let's see here.
There it is. It popped back in. Okay.
Okay.
I now see 2.5 guys.
Yep, me too. You're good.
Okay.
Okay.
It's line of sight. I get it.
You got it.
All right.
All right.
We're good now.
So they have moved, and let's see here. Our first contestant will be Vig.
Hello.
Yeah, big.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, I'm drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Vig. Vig, what would you like to do? You see that the
Oh,
yeah.
I thought they were attacking me. My bad.
No, they have moved. They had to get within range.
Got it. So each square is what, 5 feet?
Yep.
I can move 30 with my. Move here. I'm going to just chart, like not actual charge in D&D, but charge at him.
Right.
With my sword drawn and attack him. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
12.
All right. So you will connect with the skeletal minotaur.
Okay. 2d6 plus 5. 5. 6. So 11 for the first attack.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing again. Nat 20.
All right. So max damage.
17.
Okay.
Damn.
Is your sword on fire?
It is not. Not currently.
He's not said the keyword.
Fuego.
Ole.
Fuego.
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 On 20, the sword itself says fuego.
All right. After Vig, we have Leody.
I'm hidden, right?
You're hidden.
Okay, I'm going to take up my short bow, shoot at the Minotaur that Vig is attacking.
Okay.
I get advantage on the roll since I'm hidden. Do I get advantage on the roll since
Yes.
I'm hidden?
Yes.
Eight. 29.
29 will hit.
Okay. Well,
5 seconds.
sneak attack. I roll my sneak attack. 3d6, so 13, and then I roll my bow damage. So 16 points of piercing damage to the creature.
So a total of 29 damage, right?
No, 16 total.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's with my sneak attack. And since I shot, I am seen now, right?
Correct.
I will. Can I try to hide again as a bonus action?
Sure. You can try and figure out where the hell to go to keep yourself hidden.
Like boxes and barrels around that I can hide behind.
Yeah, you're kind of in. You're coming up the stairs, so there's a few buildings, there's a few turmoils and stuff outside of the front porches and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. Now this is a stealth check,
Stealth.
right? Okay. 24. You are hidden.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. Vincent, what would you like to do?
Can I have a little bit more of a description of these Minotaur skeletons?
Sure. You can see that there are two 8-foot skeletons with large bull horns protruding out. They seem to be having a very large axe in their hand as well.
Okay. Do they? And you said they're skeletons, so I would probably be assuming that they're being controlled, right?
You can't really tell just from looking if they're being controlled or not.
Okay. So I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
So that'll be my action, and then I'm going to use movement.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, can you occupy a friendly character space and like walk through it?
No.
Not a friendly character's?
No.
Okay. So I will restart. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why does it do that? 4, 5, 6. Can I move like that?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you sneak through there.
Okay. And then my move speed should just be 30, I believe. I'll double check though.
Yeah, I think it's 30.
Mine should be mine's 40 because
Yeah.
of the silver.
Yep.
Then 2 more. 1, 2. Cool. So as I've walked behind those and ran behind to see what's going on, I assume I see something else now.
Yes. You see a knight that is emitting this very dark aura. He appears to have 2 blades at the ready. And then you see a creature that looks like a decaying old lady, but with her face just over exaggerated. Almost like a scream mask.
Can you ping that one?
This one. Let's see here. How do I ping in this?
Hold the mouse.
Hold
button
down.
That one? Yeah.
Wait,
Wait.
which one?
This is the old lady. This is the knight.
The knight is the one closest to me now.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. That's the information I wanted. So that's action, that's movement, and then I don't think there's anything I can really do with bonus action other than, I guess since I'm up against the wall kind of over here, I want to position myself in a way that I know I will be silent so as not to give away my position.
All right.
That's all I got for this.
Okay. Snaps, go ahead.
Alright. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you have 30 feet of movement as the gnome? Or
Yeah.
Is it dwarves? Dwarves have 25, right?
Yeah, I have 30. Do I have line of sight on the witch looking hag thing? Or do
It looks like
I-
that minion is blocking it. Yeah, you might be able to get
Would
it from
here.
there.
Alright, so I'll just do the 20 then.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna cast. Where did I put my character sheet? I cast Guiding Bolt
Ooh, guiding bolt's a good one.
at level 3.
Oh shit!
Oh, I thought it would roll it. How do I get it to roll it?
Guiding bolt.
Do I just press the button?
Make a ranged spell attack. Let's see.
I've never done it from roll 20, so
if you go to spells,
yeah.
it'll tell you what your spell attack bonus is. Like mine's 7. So then just roll and then add your spell attack bonus.
I thought it would cast it for you if you click the button though.
Nah.
Alright. So I'll just roll them then.
Then add your spell attack bonus.
Alright, and I cast it at 3, so it's 66.
Ooh,
If you can hit.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I don't know.
All right. So, what is your hit?
Huh?
What is your attack?
Oh. It
What did you
is
roll?
wisdom.
You gotta make a ranged spell
Got
attack.
a ranged
Yeah.
spell attack. That's 14 plus 6.
so 20 seems good.
Right,
Alright.
spell attack bonus. That's what you add.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 14 plus 6 is 20.
Yep. So you hit it.
All right, and then
Deal some damage.
3, 4, 5, 11,
11 total damage.
11, 16,
You don't add your spell attack bonus to it.
and then lost count 20.
He's rolling at level 3.
Yeah, it's at level
Oh,
3.
shit.
I'm casting at level 3, so it's 20 damage
Okay.
of radiant, and it has next roll on it has advantage, and I want to shout to Vig that he should kill the witch thing. I don't know
Alright.
that it's witch.
Yeah, it seems to be some sort of strange, decrepit creature. All right, so you said 20 damage, right?
20 damage.
All right. Cool. All right. You can see that what you've
It's
seen.
radiant damage, by the
Yep.
way. Okay.
You've done quite a bit. You see that their bones are starting to rattle a little bit. Their first Minotaur will turn towards Vig.
He imposes disadvantage.
I don't think he can do that, right? He needs someone next to him.
Yeah, someone next to me.
Bummer.
All right, make sure I got this one right.
Oh, that's super helpful. There's a little thing right next to all your spells. Say how many remaining.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Really
I
So,
haven't had to do it with the other character.
Yeah, I know, isn't it nice?
all right.
I
So
have
he's
to worry
gonna
about it when
raise up
it's
his great axe and try and swing
Okay.
down on you, Vincent. Or
Alright.
on Vig.
On
Vig.
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 Jesus Christ.
All right. It looks like that's probably gonna miss. 11.
That's gonna be a no.
Big.
Alright.
Vig is gonna shrug off the 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he comes down with this old axe on you, just bounces off his armor. The next Minotaur is going to charge at Snaps.
Yo.
All right. So with a charge, let's see here.
Win it now, guys. Win it now, boys.
All right. So he's making an attack roll. Okay, that is
You got high AC.
24.
Oh shit, never mind.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, so because he's charging, he's going to add an extra 2d8 damage. I need you to make a DC 14 strength save.
So I have to hit a 14 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
And add my strength modifier.
You
Strength,
can.
it's a strength save.
Yeah,
Okay,
strength save.
that's it.
That's my d8.
If you're
I got
proficient in it.
2. And what, in strength? No.
It's
I got a 13, so
All right, so he's
Oh,
going to
so
move
good.
you a little bit here.
okay.
All right, so that's 9.
Do you guys have health bars above your characters?
Yeah, I did.
All right, so
But it says
he's going to.
64, but I don't know because my thing says 35, so I'm not real sure.
So he's going to hit you and move you back 10 feet and do 24 points of damage to you.
Cool.
So we're going to say you're pinned down right behind Leody.
11 health.
You shouldn't have 34. You should have full health, dude.
Yeah, you should have full
Right.
health. Yeah.
My thing says 35 maximum hit points.
What does your character sheet say?
I don't have my character sheet.
I think he had really bad health rolls. I think.
Yeah, I
that's-
did. I rolled like my last 2 were decent, but I've been pretty squishy the whole game.
What's your character sheet say on here?
That's what I'm saying. It says
Yeah, on his
35.
character sheet, he's got 35.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm a gnome.
So you're a cleric.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's cool. I got healing
Okay.
spells.
I got good.
And then
No snaps.
the Badak will turn its eyes to Vig. It will just stare into your soles of your eyes again, and it needs you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a Baduk. A Baduk.
A Badak.
Babadook.
A Babadook. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
You're welcome.
4.
You whore.
So, I don't know if Minotaurs are part of Giants.
4.
Okay. You are on the ground dead.
I'm on the ground dead.
You're at 0 health points. It has used Death Gaze.
Oh, lovely.
Are you immune to the? Do you have immunity to the frightened condition?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is he at 0, like unconscious?
He's at 0 unconscious.
So he's not dead, he's just unconscious.
Yes.
Okay, those are two different things.
Yeah. He's at 0.
You didn't say 0, you said he's dead.
Yeah, he's
Those are two
he's at
different
0.
things, Patrick.
Yeah. All right, and then the Badak will move. 1, 2, 3, 4. The knight in the back will just begin to kind of slowly walk away. All right, Vig, it is your turn. I believe you can try and make a saving throw
Death save.
or death save.
That's on the 13.
That's a save.
What do I add to it?
Nothing.
It's just a
So
raw
you gotta
roll.
beat 10.
All right, Leody, it is on your turn.
I am going to stab the shit out of Babadook with my rapier.
Okay,
And I'm gonna get an advantage, right? Because I'm hidden.
you're hidden. Yes.
22.
22 will hit.
Alright.
You gotta kill it, bro. I can't do nothing.
Eight. 7 plus 38. 38 points of damage. Of piercing damage.
Okay,
To the Babadook.
piercing. Okay, so it's halved. All right, so
Well, wait, did we consider my rapier
it's
a
magical.
reverse rapier? I know, but is it considered piercing or is it considered slashing because it's a reverse rapier?
It was slashing. If you could switch it. You could have blunt with one end and slashing with the other.
Okay. So when I hit this with the pierce, do I know it's not as effective?
You notice that most melee combat against this would not be as effective.
Okay.
Just kind of hitting the bone.
Okay.
But you can feel that you've weakened it to the point where it's barely on its legs.
I'm going to use my bonus action and attack again.
Okay.
With a 17.
17 will hit.
With a 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So you're able to take your sword and go clean through the top of this Badook's head, and you cut like the middle of its lip because its face is extended. You just kind of pull the face in half, and one side rolls off, and it kind of falls down to the ground.
Ouch. Gross.
Snaps and Leody, I need you to make a saving throw.
Okay.
It's going
What kind
to be a Constitution saving throw.
17.
Okay, you're good.
16 plus core Constitution. It's also 17.
Okay. So as it dies, you can see this release of necrotic energy just kind of burst out of this creature. Luckily, you both are able to evade out of it.
Okay. And I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. And get behind the other Minotaur and flank him with shit, he's dead. Or unconscious. I'm gonna go here. Just right in front of him.
Okay.
Probably a bad idea, but okay. Alright, yep.
I impose
doing?
disadvantage still.
All right. Vincent, is on your turn.
I'm checking something with a spell real. Wow. Okay. That's what I thought. All right. I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers
Okay.
on the person that appears to be walking away.
Okay. What does this do?
Dissonant Whispers. I whisper a melody to one range, and they must make a Wisdom save. On fail, they take 3d6 psychic damage and use actions to flee. On success, they take half damage and no flee.
So it is a wisdom save.
Correct. And my spell save DC is 15.
Okay, so 16 plus 4. All right, 20.
20, so you take half damage and no flee, which is actually preferable. So I'm going to roll 3d6. I got 18, so you take half. You take 9.
Okay.
9.
And if I want to move quietly, I can move half of my normal speed, right?
For invisibility?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Once you cast a spell, your visibility leaves.
Yeah, I think it's concentration, right?
Oh,
As soon as you cast a spell, your invisibility ends. You're casting an attack's visibility ends.
oh yeah.
Do you still want to cast the spell?
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Vig is unconscious.
Yep, and I'm gonna start going back the other direction. 1,
Boo!
Oh, shit.
2.
Use healing word.
Well, no, that takes 10 minutes.
No, it doesn't. Healing word is a bonus action. Prayer of healing is 10 minutes.
What is healing word?
It's a bonus action you have. I'm pretty sure.
I don't have healing word.
You should. You're a bard.
I have prayer of healing.
Oh, you didn't take it for the day?
I have no idea what you're talking.
Healing word is a bard spell that you get at level 1. It is a bonus action.
Healing word. First level evocation, bonus action.
1d4 plus spellcasting modifier.
I mean, that's really cool. I've just never did it before.
Yeah, you have it. I'm pretty sure you do.
But I'm looking at my spells and it's not on there.
It's a bard spell. Every bard has it.
Well, maybe you need to pick it up next time. All right.
Yeah, I'll pick it up next time. So I do that and then I'll do my movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do that, then I'll promote, get an opportunity attack. So I'll just walk back here, so I'm
Okay.
closer to the party.
And as your strike has hit on this target, this knight, as you begin running away, you hear, "I am Zenuric, and I will get that book."
Oh man.
I'm the only one who hears that.
Yes, it was telepathy to you.
It's cool. I hit him with psychic damage.
All right, Snaps, it's on you. Hey,
All
give me a quick insight or investigation roll or a nature roll, whatever you want to do.
Me?
Yes.
I am going to choose insight because I am proficient in it. So 16 plus 3 plus 2, so 21.
Okay. You realize that these creatures are all undead and that you're a cleric. And that you feel like you can get some bonus
I
damage
do
to
that.
these.
Get bodied.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I've been looking up in the background.
Okay.
Because I don't have them written down on my sheet. but they are. I believe I have Destroy Undead.
Because you know, this campaign, you said there's no undead. We haven't fought any undead, so.
Very first time you fight undead.
To be fair, this is only the second round of combat.
Question though. Yeah, this is my second turn. I can't destroy undead them though. They're probably not, or they're probably too high of a level. All right. Well,
You can try it.
I
mean,
can still try it. I don't know what happens
Wink.
if you try destroy undead and it doesn't work. Will just turn undead trigger? Is that how that's gonna work?
Destroy undead.
When an
It's your channel
undead
divinity,
of
basically.
half or lower fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed.
It has to be a
Yeah.
CR of half or less.
Half or less, starting at 5th. It goes up from there.
You can tell that these are CR2 creatures.
Okay, well. We're still gonna try turn undead. I think. Sorry, I'm reading this real quick to see if this is what I want to do. Yeah, I'm going to cast Turn Undead.
Okay.
Alright. I don't have to do anything. It just says each creature or each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet of me must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And that is against my.
So the Minotaur closest to you got a 17, and the Minotaur furthest away from you got a 15.
Okay, so they both pass. Because my spell save is 14. So. Nothing happens. Yep, nothing happens.
Okay. Is there anything?
Can I guess I'm gonna try and move away from. Although he's gonna get an opportunity if I move away. Right.
Yes. I
Uh,
believe you can do the 10-foot disengage if you want.
but I'm prone.
Yeah.
At least stand up.
Yeah, I guess I'm
Yeah.
gonna stand up. And that's my turn. I'm gonna get wrecked here. I'm gonna die.
You not have healing word either.
Well, I have healing word. I just tried to turn them dead to
Use
get
healing
both
word,
of
It's a
them.
bonus action.
It is a bonus action.
Oh,
Come on, guys, know your spells.
bonus action. Hey, I know them. I just don't have.
God.
No,
I'm down to
Leone,
monitor.
I don't have that spell.
Yeah, I'll cast healing word then. That's a bonus action.
I can't know something I don't have.
All right, and your target is Vig.
Will he regain consciousness if I do so?
Yes, I believe if you give him experience, he regains consciousness, or if you give him health points.
Okay. Yeah, I'll cast it on Vig then.
Okay. How much life
Nice.
is he getting back?
He's gonna get 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. So he's gonna get 3 plus 4, 7. He's gonna get 7.
So
Nice.
Vig, you gain 7
Oh,
life.
well, hold on. I can cast it at a bonus level at. I'll cast it at level 4 then. I'm gonna add 3 more d4s.
Wow.
Because, like, he should be able to at least sustain a hit.
I don't think you
Another
can
4. Do what?
cast a bonus action at a different level.
It's fine. We're gonna let it happen.
Okay. That's him.
Sweet.
Alright, so it's 2 4s and a
Free cheats.
2,
It's not ISIS if you're not
3.
cheating.
5, 9, 12. 12 life, not 7.
Nice.
Ah!
Going into the double digits. Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yeah. Top level spell slot. Use it on a bonus action.
Nice.
Use the heal spell as a cleric, bonus.
Yeah, the casting time shouldn't change at a different level, right?
No, I was
Okay.
thinking there's a rule of spell casting,
Right.
but they're good.
All right, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Nice. Brought him back to life. No more death saves.
Yeah, but like, my future is questionable.
You got plenty.
All right, so we're gonna start with the Minotaur right next to Snaps. He's gonna take 10 feet back from you. If you want to do an opportunity attack, go ahead.
I'm prone. Can I still do an
You
opportunity
stood
He's
up.
not
attack?
prone,
You stood
he
up.
stood
You
up.
stood up.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'll attempt to make an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Wunderbar.
Bless you.
Sorry.
That's a nat
Just
20.
using the mic.
All right, so go ahead and do max damage.
Max damage with my hammer. The hammer I haven't used yet in a while. Please tell me it's a warhammer +1. If I click on this, will this It doesn't tell me how much damage it is. Oh my god. Alright.
Learning different characters can be fun.
Oh, it didn't add it as this. Okay. 1 second. Warhammer is 1d8, so it's going to be. If it's a +1, is that adding?
1 to attack and 1 to damage.
Okay, alright. It's a 6 +1
Okay.
plus my
7
strength,
damage.
right?
Yes.
So plus 2 more.
Okay.
So 9.
All right.
Alright, I need to add all that stuff.
So
Eventually.
as it's going away from you, you clink it on the back. You see that one of the chunks of the Minotaur horn comes off. It shakes its head. You see some steam come out of its nose. Its foot goes, and then it charges back at you.
Oh jeez. I made a mistake.
All right. That is a 12 plus Gore's addition. That's an 18.
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
Oh wait. It meets. So beats.
7, 8, 16. Then this adds. Alright, so it rears back, charges at you, and gores you with its last tusk for 20 damage.
That's 0.
I thought you said you had 34 health.
And I get hit for 24, and then I get hit for 20.
Nice.
That seems like more than 34. But I don't know math, so.
I can only count to 10.
I can only count to 4.
Where's Leote?
He's on this other Minotaur. So this other Minotaur is going to back up 10 feet.
Oh,
Opportunity attacks.
Yes, you both can get an opportunity attack on this Minotaur.
Be careful. It might not be a wise decision.
I think you should.
14 plus 5 is 19.
19 will hit.
I still don't see your character though.
2, 8, 13 damage.
All right, 13 damage. Leote, are you still doing it? Are you doing opportunity attack?
Yeah, 21.
All right, 21 will hit.
10 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
The only reason I need to know is because if I cast something, I don't want to hit you with it too.
And the Minotaur will blow its hoofs out and charge at Leote.
Go ahead.
He imposes disadvantage.
That's true.
I'm awake.
Is it a disadvantage?
He's standing.
Yeah, within 5 feet of you, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
All right.
You just use your reaction though.
Yeah,
So-
your opportunity attack was a reaction.
Ah, so never mind.
Okay.
There we go. I don't know how to play this game.
Yep. All right. So 16.
Now you do. We're learning again. Doesn't hit. I dodge out of the way.
Okay. So he comes running by you and misses. All right. So then it is on to Vig.
I use my movement to stand up.
Okay.
I go, Jesus Christ, that was weird. Did I just like fall down or something? Like, what happened? While I'm doing that, I'm gonna use Second Wind. A D10 plus my fighter level, regain hit points. 9 plus 7, so I gain 16. I can't change my health on my character. What the hell?
Do I need to allow you to edit or something?
I got it. Never mind. I said 16, so 28. 28. All right, cool.
Nice.
I'm then going to attack the Minotaur in front of me.
Okay.
Booyah! 13 plus 5 is 18.
Hits.
3, 6, 9 plus 5. 14 damage.
All right.
Then my second attack. 15 plus 5 is unnatural 20.
Which will hit.
6, 7 plus 5 is 12.
Okay. So you crack through with your weapon. You break off one of the horns, and you come back up and you break off the other horn. It seems to be on its last legs.
Nice. You guys see that? Like I fell down. Things happen. And then I don't know. That was weird.
That's good, Vig.
That was good.
All right, Leo. After you see both horns being cut off by Vig, what would you like to do to Leody?
I'm gonna look at Vincent and I see him. It's like good snaps, and as he does that, I'm gonna take my rapier and slash across this
Okay.
damn Minotaur. 18.
18 will hit.
7 plus sneak attack. 7 plus 14, 20 damage.
All right. So you destroy this creature.
All right. Just cut his head off in the air, and I'm gonna run. 5, 10, 15. And get inside this guy, and I'm going to. I can't attack.
Oh, you're the one with the box.
Yep.
So the bad guys had the box around him too. That's what kept throwing me off.
Yeah. Sorry. And I'm going to. I can't attack again. So that'll be it.
Okay.
I'm going to yell. I'm going to yell at the Minotaur. Come get me! Come get me!
Roar!
Oh shoot!
So Vincent, after
Unless-
seeing Leody tear apart this one Minotaur, what would you like to do?
I will come over and resuscitate Snaps.
Okay.
Can't you just do like first aid?
Yeah. You can do a first aid check.
It's a medicine,
So-
medicine check. I believe.
I'll do that.
I'll do that.
That's the thing that I do.
Medicine. Hey, I'm proficient in that. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
That's a natural one.
I'm gonna use the last thing of lucky and just
Okay.
re-roll that.
You son of a bitch.
16.
Okay. So you're able to kind of just put your hands on Snaps and just shake him, and he wakes up. I think it gives you, what, 5 health points?
oh really?
It just makes him not unconscious.
Oh, not unconscious, yeah. I think it
I
puts
thought
it back to
puts
1.
him at 1.
I think it puts
Yeah.
it at 1, right?
Yeah, it puts him
Okay.
at 1.
Okay.
So I shake the crap out of him. You gotta get this together.
I'm at 1. I'm alive. I'm alive. Man, that was the weirdest thing. Did you?
I give you a little bit of a slap. You gotta get it together.
I was awake, and then I wasn't awake. Whoa, there's a giant hole on my chest.
Yeah.
He snaps it. Like, what happened to you? You have a giant hole in the middle of your torso.
And then snaps. It's actually your turn. If Vincent, you're done.
I was just trying to get more holy.
Oh, look at that.
Vincent, are you?
I'm gonna do my medicine check at 4th level.
Good try, guy. It looks like he's back at 1 health point.
All right. I can't waste it, so I'm gonna use.
Turn undead.
I'm going to attempt. I'm on the ground still, right?
Yeah, you can stand up.
I got you up.
Yeah, we say he shakes you and picks you up. Sure.
You're small enough.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do anything else with like
Right.
just
He picks you up,
"Ah!"
shakes you as you're getting up. Yeah.
Give you a little slap, like get it
Oh.
together.
Okay. Right. And. Alright, I want to move in his field of view. I want to move in front of Leoty. So. I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind. Because, why not?
Can you? I don't think you can occupy the same spot as him.
No.
I want to shove Leoty out of the way as a bonus action.
Leoty, do you accept the hit? Or do
It's
you?
up to you. A shove is an action.
Yeah, but do you
Oh.
let him shove you?
No, but if he gets up and runs over
Well,
in front of me, I
hold
kinda,
on.
like move out
Can
the
I-
way.
can I hit
he's
the
a gnome,
creature?
so he takes up half space.
Can I hit the creature without hitting Leoty then? I guess that's what I'm saying. It's a 10-foot wide blast. That's why I want to get in front of him.
Right. I don't think you can get in front of Leoty to do it. You would have to do it from a different angle. You could do it from where you're at, but
Yeah, you can just do it right at that. Just aim it the other way. It can be 10 feet either way. It doesn't have
Alright.
to be my way.
Okay, well then that's what I'll do.
okay.
Move back.
So you're pushing it basically like straight down the.
Yeah, I want to aim it like basically straight down the
I got you.
street.
Yep.
So, it doesn't say about creatures that are in it when I cast it, but I would assume that it would still have to make a strength save.
Yes. Strength is +4. It rolled a 20. So you pull your wand out and you start your wind. It begins to go, and it just kind of has to huddle there, and it can't move. We're gonna say you've immobilized it there.
Okay. And its movement is halved.
Yeah, I'm saying it can't move. It's using all of its.
Oh, okay. I got you. Cool. And as the bonus action, I'm gonna cast. Can you guess it?
It's a healing word.
Healing Word at 3rd level on myself.
Okay.
So
It's good to have a cleric, huh?
yeah, it's nice to be a cleric. It's good to be the king. That's a 1. That's a 4 though. And that's a 3. So 8 plus 3.
Okay.
And yeah. I gain 11 more health back. I'm not sure how much good it will do if I get hit again, but I'm at 12. And that's my turn.
All right. So it is up to the Minotaur. He's gonna have to do a strength save, and he fails it. So he loses his grip, and then you just see bones go flying off into the street as he's kind of torn apart by your wind.
Nice.
You
I was
see
going to do it on the ground to see if I could launch him into the air before, but somebody pulled me to my feet, so I can't.
right.
He did save your life, though.
Yep, I appreciate
you could've
it.
Cast it.
Absolutely.
You know, just using.
I'd use my lucky.
Well, no, I'm saying like before when I was prone, I thought about casting it. When I got knocked prone the first time.
Yep.
But I didn't know whether it was worth casting after trying to
Has
do.
a movement of 1, 2. All right. The knight will come back in, I go, I believe it's my turn now to remove that book from you, Vincent. My name is Zendrick. Shall we begin?
Oh, I guess I will use that as the time for me to immediately cast my nightmare, which is fear.
Okay.
I'm gonna click on that now.
I saw that pop up earlier. Let's see here.
I project a phantasmal image of a creature's worst fears. Each creature, 30-foot cone, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever it's holding and become frightened for the duration. While frightened, a creature must take the dash action, move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turn, unless there's nowhere else to move. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw. On a successful save, the spell ends.
Okay.
For that creature. But I don't have to...
Wisdom, right?
Wisdom, yeah.
13.
Oh, yeah, that ain't enough.
Okay.
Mine's 15. So what am I? What is it afraid of?
So it sees you as its worst fear, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You kind of see that your body begins to go decrepit. You see that your eyes start to like melt inside of itself. You see this blue ice pale crown starting to appear in front of you. You see that there's like an ornate skull on here, and the eyes of the skull are glowing with this purple flame.
Am I included in that cone?
Let's see, a cone. I'd say you're just out of it.
Okay.
So he has to run, right? He has to dash away from you.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, well, see, that's the action, but I'm going to chase him down. So my movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
So that's movement, action, and I
Oh.
don't have a bonus
Let's see
action.
here. It's
How
a
do you
dash,
move
right?
8?
He's got 40 movement.
He's got the movement.
That's insane.
The lich is chasing this bastard down the street. And if I can't catch up to him, I'm gonna summon a steed.
All right. So you continue. How long does this fear last? Or do I have
1 minute while he's concentrating.
Up to 1 minute.
Yep.
You project the phantasmal image of a creature's worst fears. Okay. So you don't actually become it. You just make an image of.
Right.
Hold on.
But
Did he have anything he was holding? Because he drops that too.
Wasn't he holding 2 things?
To
He had put them away. He hadn't taken out his daggers yet.
Okay.
What?
He put him away when he came back in.
nice save.
Yeah, he came back to challenge me to a duel empty-handed.
Yeah. He was gonna start.
Okay.
All right. So you're now out of combat. We can play out this chase scene, I guess, where you chase this guy down. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna murder him if at all possible.
All right. Sure. So you're just chasing after him without your party, right?
Well, I don't know. Like they saw me take after the
on
guy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, the phantasmal force, the fear, it would just be at certain points. It wouldn't like follow where he's going. It would just be 30 feet from that point, and he would just have to be feared from that 30 feet, right?
Yeah. You don't. It's only for that 30-foot cone. Once he's out of that, which is his dash, he's out. He moves 60 feet with a dash. So.
On each of its turns, unless there's nowhere to move. If it ends its location where it doesn't have line of sight to you, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw. So I'm reading that differently.
He's outside the cone. He dashes outside of the cone. and then his next turn.
But check it out. Casting time, 1 action. Range is self. I project a phantasmal image. Each creature within the 30-foot cone must succeed. While frightened, a creature must take the dash action to move away from you by
Right.
the safest available route. Not from what I project, meaning I become the projection. I look like the fear.
I think we're saying the same thing but differently. You are making a projection, and anyone within 30 feet is
Of me. It looks
yes,
I'm
in front of
myself
you
look-
is that, but you aren't the projection. You're making the projection, but it's just coming from yourself. We're saying the same
Right.
thing, just technically different.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
So-
the origin point of the cone.
Correct.
Right. And so as I move, so does my image. So I'm chasing him as this scary thing down, and since he'll still have line of sight to me, he didn't dash away from me enough to be able to do like a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So as you are pursuing this guy, is your team going to follow you?
I'll run after, and then I want to, if I have line of sight, something like that, shoot acid arrow at his feet and try and like stop him.
Nice.
Okay. So that we can all see what's going on here, right?
Nice.
All right. So acid air would be an attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. You have line of sight. I'm going to give you advantage because I'm running.
Okay. Make a spell ranged attack. No. 14 plus 7 is 21.
Woo! I want to give somebody some inspiration
On it.
here.
On a hit, the target takes 4d4 acid damage immediately, and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn. But
Wow.
4, 8,
Why did it have to mention my book?
10 acid damage. Like the idea is to throw it at his feet and kind of slow him down or stop him.
I can't hear you.
Hello.
Hello? All right. We should be good now,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So as you shoot your acid arrow at him, you see that his coat almost like absorbs the acid. It's almost like it's not something that would severely affect him.
Huh.
That's unfortunate.
Like absorbs it completely?
Yes.
Ooh. Yuck.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm just gonna
we're going to
cast
continue
a
this.
spell.
We're going to continue this, right? So he has are you guys all chasing him down? Is how we want to do this?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So
And are you talking?
he's done his turn.
Yeah.
Fig has done
Okay.
his turn. Leote, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast catapult. So what I do is I run after them and I grab a giant box in front of him and I lift it up in the air and I bring it back and hit him straight in the face, catapulting this box at him.
Okay.
He has
What?
to.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
He can basically
Dexterity
fling
saving throw.
out.
Yeah, it's gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
That's nuts.
Dex. 25.
Yeah, that's safe. So you take half of 19, so you take 10 damage.
Okay.
10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that will be my turn, and I guess I would move up to where Vig is, right next to Vig. Okay.
All right. Vincent, it's your turn. After
So-
you see this box on the side of the street come whipping by, clunk this guy. He still looks
That
back
was
to you
me.
terrified.
That's nuts. I will use. Oh goodness! It says cast at what level? That's not right. Stop.
Oh, whoops.
I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Um,
Darkness.
so go ahead and do a Wisdom save.
Okay.
Once you cast
Natural
this, your
20.
fear ends. Just to let you know.
Hmm?
You got it. You got a natural 20.
Yes, I did.
I think I can use. I don't know if I can use cutting words on. No, I can't use that. Okay. So you take half. So slash roll 3d6. Wow. You take 2 damage.
All right.
Ouch. That's unfair.
Psychic damage.
Okay. You
And
hear him
I
go,
will-
"Ha! I thought you were evilist for a second there."
You, yep. And I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will block this avenue for, I guess.
Okay.
Or actually, I'll get a little bit closer to him. That way, if he tries to go by me either direction, he'll have an opportunity. I'll have an opportunity.
Now,
attack.
when you move past him, are you? I want to make sure your trail's right. You're gonna get within his range and then come around him, right? You're not gonna
No,
run past and then come back.
no, I'm circumventing.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I'm coming up from the side, and then I get behind him without actually getting right next to him because he was, I guess, frightened in place and hit with like a box.
Fucking
That's
bot.
why I made it come from the other way to hit him, kind of stop his momentum.
Yep. I'm cool with it. So I've done an action doing that. Holding up.
Holding up.
All right.
He's a human, right?
You can't really
We
tell
don't
what
know.
he is because he's masked in this very like dark draped armor.
Okay.
All right, and then Snaps, I believe it's on you.
Yeah, let's see here. I've used 2 of those. I still have these I can cast. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Well,
I'm gonna cast it at normal level 1. That's gonna be 17. Yeah, 17
Seven.
plus
Go ahead.
6, right? So 23.
23 to attack to AC.
It's a spell.
Yeah, it will hit.
Okay,
Nice.
so 4, 10, 16, 19. 19 radiant damage.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my last prayer of healing.
Okay.
Or for
healing word, you mean?
healing word. Oh no, I'm gonna cast it at level 1 because I still have level 1 slots. So I'll just cast it at level 1 on myself to add 6 life. And that's my turn.
All right. So he's no longer frightened of you.
Right.
He begins to walk up to you, and you see that he throws a dagger out behind you, and it just sits there floating. He's going to attack you with this floating weapon.
Okay.
That is
As a reaction, I'm going to use Cutting Words and use my Bardic dice, and the creature within 60 feet subtracts the Bardic dice.
okay.
I have 3 instances of this before I take a rest, so now I have 2.
Okay.
My Bardic dice should be higher now. I think it's the D8. I will double check.
Okay. He rolled a 27.
Ooh, that doesn't look good then. That's probably going to hit, yeah, but regardless. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see here. All right, so that will be 28 damage.
You got it.
And
What
that,
kind of damage?
slashing damage.
Okay. It's 28.
Okay. And then that was his bonus action. And then for his normal attack, he will use Vampiric Touch on you.
Wow. Okay.
Let's see here. The touch of this Shadow Wraith hand can siphon life forces from others. Make a melee spell attack against a creature within your reach. On hit, the target takes this number, and I gain this life. The spell ends. Let's see here. You can make each time. Okay. Alright. And it is a spell. Okay. So this is against. Make sure I have this right for you. Melee. It's just against AC. Oof. 15.
That's not going to work.
Okay. So
Nice.
you
AC.
see that the charged infused blade in his hand swipes by you, and it misses.
Ooh.
He kind of looks into your eyes, Vincent, and says, "You can just give me this book and I'll leave. This is all that Evilus requires."
Evilus? I just start laughing maniacally.
Okay.
Do we hear that?
You
can
guys
give me,
probably just hear the laughing.
You can give me a perception check if you want to see if you can hear that.
One
I'm
sec.
pretty sure Vig and I might be able to hear that.
I'm not trying to hear that.
17.
You do not hear it.
I don't.
17
No.
will not.
Okay.
Probably 19 or 20.
Ooh. Not good. 17.
17 will not hear that.
Did you hear that?
What?
I mean, either.
All right, Vig, it is your turn.
All right.
Go
I
kill him.
would like to yell "Fuego" real fucking loud.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna be running at him, and as I'm running at him, I want to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Make an attack. Spell action. What do ya? +7. That's 16.
16 will not hit.
Okay. So okay, it's just whenever I use. Okay. So I'm gonna run up to this dude. I'm going to attack him normally.
Oh, I
Okay.
have 4 instances. 3 left.
14, 19.
19 will hit.
How does this work?
You all seem very tense. You all right?
It's a
Oh,
big
yeah.
dude.
Oh, I got an idea.
11. That's +5. So 16 slashing damage, and
Nice.
then the fire damage.
Elemental
to
damage.
cauterize the wound.
Alice's resistances. Hmm.
He's got a
2d6.
few.
I
He's not
suspect.
gonna have. He's not gonna have a couple though.
Does he have chaos resistance though?
No one builds chaos
Chaos.
res.
9 fire damage.
So a total of 24.
25. 25, 16 plus
Damn.
9.
All
Level
right.
7.
That's what's up.
Your monks do that level much damage.
At level 4.
That
Yeah,
hurts me.
that's
That hurts
true.
me so much.
All right. So you whip into him. You see that as your flaming sword hits into him. You see that the cloth that he has in just tries to absorb this flame. It tries to absorb the elements, but it doesn't. It's not able to absorb all of it, and it it sucks in and basically takes all the damage.
So, this little cloak he's wearing,
Pretty sweet.
is it cloth, leather, what?
It's some sort of hardened leather. You can't really.
Yeah.
You haven't seen this type of fabric before.
Does it kind of look like the Bloodborne kind of thing where it's like draped around?
It kind of reminds you of like the leather of your book.
Oh. Kind of fleshy leather.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for me.
All right, Leody, what you got?
I'm going to pull off a classic Leody here, okay?
Nice.
So I'm going to run this way. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to jump off these stairs here, do a front flip, and attack this guy from the side. And I'm going to have advantage on this attack because I'm flanking with Vig.
Sure, go for it.
I'm going to roll it in here.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
I'm
Don't be
doing
double
11.
rolling.
I forget my math. 11 plus 4 plus 3, 18, right? Plus 1 for rapier is 19. 19.
19 will hit.
Okay. So, don't worry about that. I'm rolling my rapier damage. 9. Plus 13, so 22 points of slashing damage. So I slash down this guy,
Nice.
and then I'm going to attack again with my dagger this time, and it's got the cold poison. Actually, it has the poison of like disintegration, like eternal
Oh, the erase from memory one?
erase from memory. So
Right.
How many more uses does it have? Is it the
this
last
is
one?
my last use, yeah. 15 plus 4 plus 3.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
15 plus 4 plus 3. Yep, you hit.
So that's just a D4.
Goodbye.
Roll me a percentage dice.
Oh no.
Well, I do.
No damage. Roll me a percentage dice.
Oh no.
You know what? I'll do it on here so you can see. 2d10s, right?
Yep.
$87.
Okay. So as you feel like you're cutting into this dude with your dagger, you feel like you're cutting into nothing. And by the time you finish your stroke, you forget what you were doing.
I forget what I was doing.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
no, he's not there. He never existed. We don't remember.
Oh shit.
So then we also don't remember anything he said about my book. Fuck you.
Hold on. Do I still remember?
No,
He's
because
gone.
he never existed.
He did not
Doesn't
exist.
exist. Hey,
He,
Oh, you erased him from existence. I get it now.
right? Yeah, he
I
never
get it.
existed.
I thought your poison backfired and you lost your memory.
I thought I did too. I was like, oh shit, that just was everything.
No,
He's
that's-
gone.
That's
Y'all are
wonderful.
sitting in the streets of Dementia,
Covered in blood.
covered in blood, seeing some skeletal minotaurs on the ground and just
Well, we
staring at
we
each
remember
other.
the Minotaurs. We just
Yeah.
don't remember anything.
Oh yeah, we remember everything except for him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, those were pretty evil, you guys. Y'all wanna heal up a little bit?
That was.
We
I think
can't even count that as a kill because we can't remember killing him.
Oh yeah, but DM can count it. We just don't.
Yeah, I'll keep it in my mind. So, all right. Any closing words from you guys? I'm gonna say that you just go home for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
So, all right, good session, guys.